The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Right back to Sanders on first down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Another run with Sanders. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. 11 empty. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. From midfield now, Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Mixon with a first down carry. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he will take it on in for Bengals touchdown. Samaje Perine taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second down, back to Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 6-0 our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Ready?
They'll go again with Sanders. Able to push his way through. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They go play action with Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Brett Kern now to punt this one away. Back deep, Trent Taylor. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Second down, back to Sanders. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he finds a man on the crossing route. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. From the 29, Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run. It's Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
48 yards on the ground for him so far.
And that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there. Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball there. All you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. Well, time is of the essence. We breezed through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Here we go, here we go. 18 drivers, 18 drivers, 70.
A give running left. It's Sanders. Mike Hilton, he came up nicely there and dropped him behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
18 runners.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Ready, check.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Burrow on play action. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7. Burrow, he'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And out of bounds right around the 20. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, here's Pirine. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away.
Touchdown, Bengals! Hayden Hurst, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for two here. And Burrow's going to lift it, throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They made the decision to go for two. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down one does for me.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we get a look at him. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's second and 10. Now Sanders. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Another run with Sanders. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Throwing is Hurts. This one complete to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Sanders. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, back to Sanders. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Looking here for Smith downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they called the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
They'll run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They go play action with Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And they go play action now. Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On third down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
144 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sanders. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Hurts. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Going for it with Sanders. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bengals will get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Burrow. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.